Are you concerned what's going to happen to your money or assets with our current economic state in South Africa? If that is the case, then this video is for you. Today we're going to talk about asset protection through offshore structures. So, why should I consider opening an offshore structure? You want peace of mind knowing you've done the best you can. You want to protect your hard-earned assets from creditors. You want to pay less taxes. And you want to protect against currency fluctuation. But how do you decide if you want to protect your money and assets in this manner? Well, this will be if you have some extra funds that you have saved up and you want to get it away from the South African instability. You know what? We all love our country, but we need to be realistic. Currently, you can see that your purchasing power is declining and your money is losing its value due to corruption in South Africa and the deterioration of the infrastructure in South Africa. If you're a business person that has creditors, as we all do, but you don't want them to grab your personal assets if things go south, you know what? Life happens. If you're a smart individual that wants to believe the best, but you know that you need to protect your family's future from financial ruin. So, who is Bekker Attorneys and why should you listen to us? Bekker Attorneys was started by Hanu Bekker, an experienced attorney dealing with asset protection. So basically the best person you can know if you agreed with any of the statements that was made so far. It's not just us saying so. We have clients that agree with these statements and we use knowledge that don't get taught at university. Let's give you an example of what happens if you don't consider this. You have 2 or more fixed properties and shares, etc. in your estate. The day you pass, the Revenue Service looks at your estate as if you sold anything the day prior to your passing. This means that capital gains tax is due on your second property and shares, but you haven't even sold it. So now your estate or heirs are liable for corporate gain tax. Then, the estate is looked at as a whole, and your estate is bigger than 3.5 million. So now your estate or heirs are liable for estate duty tax of 20% on your estate. However, your estate is all illiquid, so now your asset must be sold off in a flash sale to get the funds to pay taxes. This means that the true value of your estate is not realized, but you are still taxed on the true value. And this is all secondary taxes on assets that you bought with money that you already paid taxes on. It usually adds up between 35 and 50% of the value of your estate that is paid to taxes. Now, imagine if you take action today and you protect your assets and your estate is no longer liable for assets, so you can leave more for the heirs of your choice. Or how about this? You keep your assets in South Africa and the expropriation without compensation eventually gets through the parliament and becomes law. Your assets that you collected are now fair game for anyone to grab because they feel like it, or because your assets are registered offshore, they need to deal with international law, and the country where you registered it comes down on them like a ton of bricks on your behalf. Is that peace of mind not worth considering? So you have 2 choices to have peace of mind. First is Citizen Buy Investment Program, and second is International Business Corporations. Let's first look at the Citizen Buy Investment Program. So first of all, it is very expensive. It starts at $250,000 and there's still no means to get your funds and assets offshore. We do not recommend this structure. Second is the International Business Corporation. So this is more affordable and it starts at $5,000. So with the International Business Corporation, you can get your funds and assets offshore because the structures are already in place. And your funds are in dollars, thus it's more stable than rands. We strongly recommend this option. But what must you do if you would like to know more? You can book a Zoom consultation with us on the button below. In this consultation, we will explain how you can take care of your money offshore. In this consultation, we will explain to you how you can take your money offshore. We will do a brief analysis of your situation and determine what is required to accomplish this. We will explore the pitfalls that you will need to avoid that can cost you a lot of money. And we will give you the secrets that you can use to make this entire process a lot easier. Remember, this consultation is extremely valuable and the information that we are going to share with you could mean the difference between financial ruin and your peace of mind. You will not be able to get this information from a lot of other attorneys. As I've already said, this is not stuff your attorney is taught at university. And for this reason, the consultation carries a value of $4,999. But today, you can book the consultation for only $1,999. And you will get all of the value from it. And if you proceed with the process, you will get all of your money back in savings. But I need you to be well informed before you moving forward. With that having been said, I urge you not to wait for the country to fall apart further and place your hard-earned assets any more at risk. Remember that the rand keeps losing its value every time a politician opens their mouth or the electricity grid collapses and takes the economy with it. Keep more of your money legally away from the taxman and don't allow creditors to take what you have worked for. You worked for it, so you must be able to decide what to do with it. We are here to give you the solution. So schedule your consultation right now.